Hey everybody, it's Rondi Verdejo here, and today I'm going to take you through a arms workout. So we're going to do biceps and triceps. We're going to do bicep curl. We're going to do the hammer curl. We'll do the tabletop bicep curl or the tabletop curl. And then we'll do some tricep exercises. I'll show you some dips. We'll do some kickbacks, and also we'll do the narrow press. So let's get started. So on those days where you're doing isolation and you're doing your arms, so like an arm workout, you can do a bicep curl. I have my two 5 pounds here. So I like to start with my arms, palms facing up, holding my bicep, my dumbbells, and I'm just gonna curl up. So, and I wanna also make sure my feet are planted completely on the floor and I'm standing straight up and my core is tight. And I'm gonna bring those bicep curls, those dumbbells up. You can bring them here, bring them back down, bring them here, and bring them back down. You see how the muscle is flexing on my thigh? Bring it halfway up, hold, and bring it back down. Now these exercises are for beginners. If you're more advanced, you know, you can use heavier weights. I'm just showing you a demonstration with 5 pounds. And I recommend 8 to 12 reps as a beginner, and also lightweight, and then 3 sets of this entire circuit. So you can complete it any way you want. You can do all your biceps first and then move to triceps, or you can do one bicep exercise and then move on to a tricep exercise until you complete the entire circuit. So I'm showing you variations of the bicep curl. So you're standing with your dumbbells on your thigh and you're coming halfway up, pausing for 3 to 5 seconds, bringing it back down. And you're squeezing that muscle-mind connection, okay? Bring it back down to your thigh. Now let's go all the way up, curl. Bring it back down, hit the thigh, all the way up, curl, bring it back down, hit the thigh. Bring it up all the way to your chest, down to your thigh. Keeping your core tight, bringing it up and down. 8 to 12 reps, 3 sets. Now let's demonstrate what a hammer curl. So the hammer curl is basically the same thing. Feet are flat on the floor. Embrace your core. Continue to breathe, and you're gonna grip your dumbbells and you're just gonna curl them like a hammer, bringing it to your shoulder. That's what we're gonna do next. Hammer curl. Bring it all the way up, pause, bring it back down. And my elbows are close to my body. Bring it up, hit the shoulder, bring it back down. 8 to 12. Boom. Okay? Hammer curl. You can also do concentration curl, where you have your elbow inside your knee and you're leaning forward, and you have your dumbbell on the floor and you're just gonna grab it. Your feet are a little wide and you're concentrating on one arm at a time, and you're just gonna curl. Being very careful not to hit yourself in the face. Okay, and then you're just gonna switch and do the other side. Your elbow is in that knee, in that side knee. Dumbbell on the floor, and you don't have to hold the other dumbbell. And you're just gonna curl. Squeezing and holding. That's a concentration curl. Also, I'll show you tabletop. So same thing, you're standing with your feet, and you also can do these exercises seated as well. You can do bicep curl seated. If you want to, your dumbbells are on your thigh and you're curling up. Or if you have a little bit more space, you can bring them down, hitting your bench and curling up. Same thing. So I'm going to also show you the tabletop. So you have your elbows close to your body, your feet are flat on the floor, bracing yourself, core is tight, and you're tabletopping. Bring it out, bring it back in, bring it out, bring it back in. Like you're holding a tray. Okay? That's all we're doing here. 8 to 12 reps, bicep, tabletop, tray, whatever you want to call it, still working those biceps. Okay, muscle mind connection. And you can also use a junior Olympic bar doing the same concept. Dumbbells or bar, just light weights. Okay, we're gonna move on to triceps. So we wanna do a kickback. Your feet are braced on the floor, okay? You're bracing your core in, you're holding your core in and you're breathing. And you can do alternating, or you can do the standing kickback, tricep kickback. So you wanna have your elbow, I'm gonna show you with one weight. You wanna have your elbow close to your body. Okay, and the ideal is to work the back of the tricep. And you wanna just bring that weight back. Keeping that elbow close to the body, bring that weight back and up. Okay, back and up. And you wanna lean forward just a little bit. Okay, squeeze and hold. Pause 2 to 3 seconds. And keeping that elbow close to the body, 8 to 12 reps. Switch to the other side. Same thing, lean forward a little bit. Brace the core. Squeeze back. Bring it up. Squeeze back. Bring it back. Working the back of the arm. Tricep. Okay. Next, you want to do some skull crushers. So you can do it standing or laying down. I'll show you both. So with the skull crusher, you want to have your dumbbell, show you seated. Your dumbbell is overhead, and you're just going to bring your arms behind, the dumbbell is behind you. Same thing, your feet are planted on the ground. You're bracing your core. You're keeping your elbows close to your ears. And you're bringing that arm back up to the sky, that dumbbell, bringing it back down, keeping the elbows close to your ears. Elbows close to your ears. Elbows close to your ears. And you're working the back of the arm. Or you can call it the tricep overhead pull. So for the skull crusher, I'll show you on the bench here how you want to make sure, I want to move this out the way to make sure you can see what I'm actually doing here. So I have a 5-pound, just for demonstration purposes, and I'm going to lay flat on the bench. Okay, and I have the dumbbell overhead. I'm bracing my core. My feet are on the roller to stabilize my feet. And I'm just gonna bring that dumbbell right at the top of my head and bring it back. Now you can also have it where the bench, you can bring it over the bench. Same thing, bring it down over the bench, bring it back up. Working those triceps, keeping those elbows close to your ears. That is the key. Keeping the elbows close to your ears, and I can feel it in my triceps. Okay, skull crushers. Now, since we're on the bench, let me show you the narrow presses. So this one you will use 2 weights. Flat back, brace your core, dumbbells are overhead, elbows are close to my body, and I'm just gonna bring down the dumbbells to the sides of my side of my ribs, down. See, and my elbow is kind of touching the side of the bench. Bring it back up. And now if you're on the floor and you're on a mat, you want your arms to hit the floor, bounce back up. And you want to kind of go at a faster tempo for these to get a really good burnout in your triceps. This is a narrow press. Brace your core. Dumbbells are overhead, and they're not really over your head. They're kind of like over your chest, and you're just holding them steady, bringing them down. Elbows touch the bench, bounce up. Touch the bench, bounce back up. Narrow press. And you're keeping that narrow space between the 2 dumbbells, palms facing each other, and you're bringing it down. Next, I'm going to show you the tricep dip, and you can use a bench for this. All of these exercises are 8 to 12 reps as a beginner with 5 to 8, maybe to 10 pounds of weight. Tricep dip, you don't need any weight. You just need a bench or an ottoman or something where you can brace your palms on. And you want to keep your elbows, everything with triceps is keeping your elbows close to your body, because you want to work the back of your arms. So keeping your triceps, your arms close to your body. Okay? And you want to bring your butt off the bench and holding your body up with just your arms. This is a challenge, but you can do it. You start slow. You do 1 to 2 until you can build yourself up to 5 to 8 to 12. And the closer you have your feet, the less challenging it is. The further away your feet are from your body, the more challenging it is, okay? So you're working the back of the arms, and I'm moving my hands under my booty, so when my booty comes off the bench, I know my arms are going to be close, narrow for that dip. So I'm going to bring them in so you can see the less challenge. My butt is touching the bench. You see that? It's bouncing off the bench. So you want to keep your body close to the bench. And you just want to come down, bend those elbows as you come up. As you go down, bend those elbows behind you, keeping them close to your body. 8 to 10 reps. Now, as you get stronger, bring your feet further away from your body. Dip it out, keeping your body close to the bench. Down, up, down, up. Now, you will really feel that working the back of your triceps, and that is what you want. So that basically is an overview of a arms workout. Those are the exercises that I do. Sometimes I do them with varied weight for progressive overload, meaning I've done it at, let's say I've used 10 pounds for 4 weeks, so I want to progress, and I move up to a 12-pound weight, but I don't have 12-pound weight, so I'll move up to a 15-pound weight, but I won't do so many reps. So at 10 pounds, let's say I did 12 reps. So if I use a 15-pound weight, I'll start at maybe 8 to 10 reps until I build myself back up using a heavier weight. That's what I mean by progressive overload. So I hope you enjoyed that arm workout. You can use it and incorporate it into your routine, and add some cardio with it, and then you'll have a complete workout. So isolation is really key. I like to do isolation. That way I know what body parts or what muscle groups I'm working each day of the week. I will see you soon. This is Rondia Verdejo with Fit to Live by Vets.